Well, to get the latest on it all, we can cross now to speak to Michael Penn. Michael, firstly, what more can you tell us about this latest variant that has been identified in Japan?
Well, Japan has been having a number of variants showing up at airports mostly, and there's one of the most recent ones is coming from Brazil. Actually, what can be said about it is not much at this point because scientists are still trying to determine whether or not the behavior of these variant coronaviruses are going to be different. As we know, in the case of the UK variant, there seems to be a much higher ability to transmit it to other people. But whether or not these variants from South Africa or Brazil that Japan has been identifying behave differently is something that scientists haven't pronounced upon yet.
And Michael, give us an idea of the overall situation in Japan when it comes to COVID-19. Hearing the Prime Minister say that young people there are at particular risk.
Yes, well, to be honest, the situation for Japan and the coronavirus pandemic is that, objectively speaking, right now is the worst period it's ever been. Far worse than last spring. The number of cases that are coming in are many times actually what was the case last year during last spring. So as far as Japan's concerned, the crisis has become deeper than ever. The number of people being infected and the number of people dying each day is higher than ever. So the state of emergency is only applying currently to 7 prefectures out of Japan's 47 prefectures. But so the public policy is still kind of weak, but the pandemic itself is raging in Japan at this moment and getting worse.
Michael, for now, thanks indeed for that update. Michael Penn there coming to us from Tokyo.